Then he said, "Oh, sir, this young man, he came all the way from Hong Kong to meet BB King." I didn't know what to react. I just smiled.
Hi, I'm Shuan and welcome to the Library Report, a series where we meet interesting personalities and explore compelling stories. In this episode, we look at the bookshelf of a CEO/musician and the books that have inspired the way he's run his business. Stay tuned to the end of the episode for a chance to win something special.
Hey Xuan, how
Hi
are you?
Danny,
Oh,
I'm
so
good.
to see
How are
you.
you?
Come on in. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to my home.
Thanks for having us. I'm so excited to see this bookshelf. Oh wow! This is it's not just a bookshelf, it feels like it's also a snapshot of your life.
Pretty much.
So actually you're a bit of a legend in the local music scene. Okay, don't I say. You are. So maybe you can tell us more about what this shelf represents and what it holds.
So yeah, this is basically just a collection of my very, very small collection of books. But if you notice, there's a lot to do with music, a lot to do with branding, psychology.
It's quite a mix, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a mix lah. But you can see the music is a central kind of a theme, But the rest of it is really just things lah, small things that I collect, I mean, it's nice to look at it sometimes, kind of remind me of things that have happened in the past, right?
Yeah.
So it's not really a bookshelf, like you say. It's more like a display of some memories in the past.
Yeah.
And big fan of Bruce Lee, so
Nice.
I always look at this saying, knowing is not enough, we must apply. Or then I go to work.
Actually, that's kind of part of why you started up Timbre, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell us more about that?
I was a full-time musician. Before that, I was a media producer, filmmaker. But then I became a full-time musician in Australia. At that time, it was the year 1996. I was there till 2000 studying. We started a band, we recorded an album.
Ublues.
Yeah, Ublues.
Yeah.
And we were very, very fortunate to be able to tour a lot of places. We played in Memphis, we played in Barcelona, Spain, played in Europe, and then also played in Australia, Indonesia, Jakarta. So that whole experience made me realize that music is one of those rare platforms where people just find it as a universal language.
Yes.
Then when we disbanded, because my lead singer went back to Perth, we were already based in Singapore. My experience as a musician, playing on that stage, representing Singapore on these international events, that made me very proud about Singapore, that we should try to support our musicians and bands.
Which is why you wanted to create a platform for them to perform.
Absolutely right.
The name Timbre, how did that come about?
Actually, we couldn't come up with a name. It's one of those writer's block, And then 2 o'clock one morning, I was just at that time I was at my very my iBook, Apple iBook, the white color one, the old school one. Then I typed music, tone, color, right? So then it came up, Timbre.
Such a great name.
So wait a minute, 2 syllables.
Yeah.
Sounds like a word.
Yeah.
It's okay if you call it timber, the other, like wood, it's okay, as long as you come. And people have been still calling it timber as in wood,
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter to me. And so that's how it all came about, and I was very happy.
So you've expanded the business so much over the years. Who are some of your biggest inspirations in that aspect of your life?
So Steve Jobs was a big inspiration. When I was building, when we were building up Timbre, I mean, I looked at him also as an inspiration, and how this book is one of the books that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
He created a brand that was so unique, and I think that's art, right? I mean, you kind of create something that nobody has created before.
Yeah, he really changed the way we saw technology and the way we use it. Okay, wait. Before you put this back, can I noticed this. What is this?
Oh, this is just
This is not
some
part
of
of the
my
book?
yeah, this is some of my past press. Sorry, I just left my articles in there.
Oh, can we see?
Oh yeah, sure. This is let me see. This is an article. Oh yeah, this is an article of it's very old. Oh yeah,
Hitting
this
all
is
the right notes, hey!
Singapore Experience Awards, which actually was given was the award that was given by Singapore Tourism Board.
Which is this?
Yeah, this award.
Oh, nice. Hey, ho.
So this was actually the article that came out about it and how we won. I mean, they gave us. They gave me and my partner the Tourism Entrepreneur of the Year
Fantastic.
award, Singapore Tourism Board. Appreciate them. 2010 actually. So I just left the article in there.
That's so cool.
I mean, it's not exactly the most organized bookshelf.
But I like it, you
It's
know.
very personal. It's a
Yes.
personal thing.
Yeah.
And then of course there's also, Obama. I gotta tell you shortly, Obama
Yeah.
inspired me to be able to speak well. He was really good at taking his time. What I like about him is you almost feel like he's talking very calmly, slowly, but you're listening, right?
Yes. Very calm, very
Calm,
confident.
and then people like that. So I like this book because it talked a lot about speaking with purpose. So this was the book that really helped me in my own sort of speaking, And then I was also into a lot of psychology, and these two books was actually deeply inspiring to me.
Ah, okay.
This one was a book. It's called People, Just People.
Yeah.
Psychology from a cultural perspective, and it's written by this David Matsumoto. But what's great about this book is it talked about cross-cultural psychology.
Right.
And how people are different. Language is different. There's certain words in German that is not in English. What was more interesting to me was that while we also look at prejudice and racism and how that actually unites people, music and art unites people in a different way. Right? So you can see there's two sides. This was a book that really inspired me to think about how do we bring people together. Actually, this is all related to what eventually Timbre became.
Yeah.
How do we bring people together?
Yeah.
And Singaporeans together. And then the other book was this, it was a little bit more serious and intense, but they talked about even from Aboriginal times and Asian immigration. I won't go too much into this one, but it's a lot about how Australia changed through different things. For me, that time when I was doing my thesis, I was talking about race relations, Asian identity, especially when in Australia where you're predominantly white, as an Asian student, how do I fit in? So these are some of the books that really inspired me. Thanks for asking that.
So what are some of the books that have inspired your musical journey?
Of course, music is a huge influence. But it's not just about the music. For me, it's about the story of the person, right? And where they come from. There's always some reasons why they sing it that way or write that way. So, one of my biggest inspiration is obviously B.B. King, the king of the blues, right? So this book was really cool. I bought this a long time ago. It's very old book. But what I love about this book is it really goes into details of his background, right? I mean, if you listen to an artist like B.B. King, there's obviously a reason why he's lasted this long. So as a musician, I wanted to learn. So B.B. is a real big inspiration. But not just that, I actually met him in 1992.
What?
So I saw the concert poster, right, on the papers. And then you see official hotel was Meridian Orchard. Then light bulb lah, I take my guitar to the hotel, I wait for him, right? He will definitely have to come down. So I went there, I was very early, and my father, who was very sweet, drove me there, stayed with me for a while.
So supportive.
Until a few hours, then he said, I think I better go first. But anyway, I was waiting there and I was lost because where is he? In fact, I wanted to ask the front desk, can I have the room number? And
My goodness, that's a bit scary.
Yeah, a bit scary, but I didn't do that. But
Right.
what was amazing was what happened after that, because I was hearing a guitar, and then the security, or should I say the bellman, was there,
Yeah.
the hotel staff, looked at me and said, hey, bro, why are you holding guitar? I said, I'm waiting for B.B. King. Oh, he know you? So I said, no, I don't know me. But I'm waiting now to get the autograph,
Yeah.
And I love him, I love his work. Then I said, oh, okay. Then he saw, then the most amazing what happened after that, about 1 minute or 2 minutes, the manager, the B.B. King's manager came in with shopping bags. B.B. I heard was resting in the room. Then he said, oh, sir, this young man, he came all the way from Hong Kong to wait to meet B.B. King. I didn't know what to react. I just smiled, And then the manager looked at me. Wow, Hong Kong. I just smiled. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Then I tried to act cool, and say, okay, I get BB to meet you at 6 o'clock.
Wow.
And that was only 3 o'clock. So
You already waited 5
then
hours.
I was 20 years old. I was a blur, so I didn't have even a marker. So I ran to the supermarket to buy a marker. Ran back with the guitar at about 5:30. And 6 o'clock he came down, just before going to the concert hall.
Wow.
And then the manager said, wave at me. Then the lovely Malay gentleman said,
Yeah.
"Go, go, go!" I was still like, go, go. And then I went and I got to meet him. And actually, I have a few pictures. I'll show you.
Show me.
Yeah, I mean, these are prints, but I mean, this is the time. There you go.
Oh, that's so cool.
So
He's signing the guitar.
Yeah, the 92.
Who took this photo for you?
My father came back. I told him to come back about 6, and managed to take this picture. And then
That's
this is one
fantastic.
that's interesting. So, and the reason why there's another autograph here is
Yeah.
that I met him again, and about 3 or 4 years after that at Tower Records. Of course, BB is just one musician. I kind of went more also to the more modern guitar players like Eric Clapton, and this book is actually very cool. Yeah, Motherless Child.
Right.
And it really goes into detail why Eric Clapton is the way he is, And I never realized that he was actually an orphan. He was adopted, and a lot of the time when you listen to his music, it reflects that kind of sadness, the blues. But this is one guy that I was deeply inspired by. I'm more inspired by B.B. King and the original blues people. When I say original blues people, I mean the African Americans who brought the music to the next level.
Thank you so much for sharing your bookshelf with us. But before we go, can we take a selfie?
Of course, I like Shelfie.
Shelfie, yes. Come closer. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Library Report. Okay, here's your chance to win a $30 Kinokuniya voucher. All you need to do is like the video and answer this question. If you were to write your own autobiography, what would you title it and why? Tell us in the comments down below. Remember to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you'll know when our next episode comes out. Till next time, bye!